Okay, so the Northern King started, I heard about it months before it started. I think there was some promo going on about an audition about Northern King, and then I was like, oh, I just loved the title right from the beginning. So I got an opportunity to audition, and then there was a callback, and then all of that. Then I got to be the king. Hey, who doesn't want to be king? So yeah. So then I met Majid, the director, and then Mico, who produced it, and then Andre, who was DOP. Real great guys, great minds. Yeah, initially I just had like a line to the script. That was when Mannahn met Jose, and that was my audition. I remember very well.
I heard you wanted to meet me. You must have gone through great lengths for this audience, Mr. Wolsey, pretending to be my contact and all that. Tell me, who are you? Hey, Interpol? CIA? FBI? Hey, Kwasi, I am talking to you.
And it was real deep. Then later I think I worked with one of the casting directors who happened to be a cast also. Very shy. Yeah, it was really amazing reading with her during the audition. Very soft, and that alone informed me concerning the direction of the story. After that, I got to read the script itself, a bit of the script, because what happened in this production was you never get to know what you're doing. All you know is what you have, and that is you. So later in time, meeting the characters and meeting, let's say, Amin, Bello, and meeting B-Face, they started raconting the other side of the story. I was like, whoa, I didn't even know all of this. But yeah, that's the beauty of the project. Most of the things are hidden from us as characters, and it made it deep, because I believe as an actor, most of the time when you know what is happening to your other character, then it makes you lose a bit of value, because if they go home sincerely, you are not supposed to know what happens in their home, and that brought something different. It was another level concerning filming for me. So yeah, I think it was great directing from a script perspective. So let me talk about the characters. We had Amin, who plays a villain cop. I like to put him that way from the little I know. Yeah, I think he's a great guy when it comes to his work, but his passion in there leads him to be doing stuff he's not supposed to do. And we go way back, because right from the beginning of the shoot, we realized that apart from being friends, the story makes us go way back as kids and how we grew up together somewhere in the north. I think that's where the whole Northern King idea came from, because we're northern boys. I'm ABASS by surname, so you should know where we're from. We were three, my brother who later died in the course of the film, and then all of that. So yeah, we had that bond as kids before we grew to be the kinds of people that we were.
How could you?
You're the Northern King?
Are you here to arrest me?
You don't deny it?
Deny what?
Don't play games with me, man.
Perhaps you should come to me with a little more than an accusation and all this righteous indignation. But tell me what? Why is it that the Americans let you go? Why is it that the United States Air Force let you go? Oh, I know all about it. And I know how you Americans are with people finding out you're mentally unstable.
And we have B-Face, who is my let's say right hand man. He's a great guy. He's very quiet, but he's got all the great evil deeds in his head. You know, those people, they're so subtle, but he does what I want him to do. He's loyal to the core. Working with them was amazing. There was great chemistry as brothers, myself and B-Face. The other guys I also got to know, the guys that are working with me in my.
You run things for here? You see. I'm the one he calls when shits like you mess up. And shits like you usually do mess up.
A little bit of the character now. He is an entertainment person to the people, and he's a people pleaser. So people really love him a lot, and I think personally I'm a bit like that. But that's how he's able to maneuver. That's how he's able to delve into things so easily, because on the outside he's always appealing to people. He's always helping people. He's always giving the people what they want. That's why he opens up all these great things, and people want to party in his joints and all of that. So yeah, he does that to be able to do his underground stuff. We're cool like that, right?
Yes.
Yeah. She's the only person who can, I don't want to use the word tame, but she's the only person who could speak to me directly, tell me what I'm doing wrong, tell me not to lie.
Yeah, because I'm a strong woman.
You think you're that strong?
Oh, yes.
I just allow you. Yeah, but she's amazing like that. You know, she looks very quiet, very calm, concise. But then she's the only person I answer to in this production, because you see Mannahn, as strong as he comes off, when it has to do with her, he has to. Most of the time, he doesn't really want her to know what's going on, but he has to satisfy her and keep her, because I believe with her by his side, it makes things more good. You know, as pretty as she looks, who would think he's doing wrong when you see her face? You know?
Who doesn't love a bad guy? Everyone does, right? I mean, every lady loves a bad guy. And yes, she trusts her instincts and she knows when Mannahn is lying and when he's telling the truth, and when to ask questions and when not to. And she just snaps her fingers and, you know, he just knows, oh honey, that thing. Yes.
I ever melted him, and like.
You did?
Mannahn is wild enough to be melting, but yeah, you know, I think every woman who really is into her man has got that power over him. That's why all the big men we have out there still come home and then they have to do what their women are saying. So yeah, I think regardless who you are, you still need somebody in your life to be able to.
That's the strength of a woman.
That's the strength we give to women. So the film is deep, and then it's what word should I use? It's also sacred. Why am I using sacred? Because there's sometimes you think it's going in a direction, and then by the time you realize it goes in an opposite way. It's got lots of twists and turns. The character who plays my lady, Anika, she's also got it in her own way, you know, but she makes life very comfortable for me, and then she makes it so easy for me to do that, because most men, when they want to do stuff and they have their wife saying no or their women saying no, then but she gives me room and all of that, and amazing stuff to see. You should just see the film to know what really happens, because you would never know. you don't even know who the bad guy is. You don't even know who the, you don't know who is getting killed and all of that. So yeah, most of the stuff are hidden. You should see Northern Kin to be able to know.
He was a leader at the battlefront.
Command, this is Amin battle. I'm taking charge.
A warrior. An unforgiving fighter. All these skills. All this training.
Cover!
The sound of revenge, louder with every heartbeat.
Hey, Majid, take point. I'm taking these sons of bitches down.
They must all pay. They will pay.
I believe SAG has brought something very new to the movie industry. We have, even looking at our shots from the film, some of the few things, snippets you've seen, you realize there's a whole lot of movement to the thing, and then the idea alone is very deep. I believe they're coming out with something wonderful. They're giving the young folks out there opportunity to do great things, to come out with talents that they didn't even know they had. And then going up, there are lots of things in place, lots of projects that is going to change the face of the industry. So as a person, I'm supporting in the little way I can, and I know when you start seeing their projects, you also just jump in. And then yeah, there are a whole lot of things coming up in this year 2017 and the rest of the period. You should just stay put and see what we got. See you again.